Now, you're up for an award. You're a rapper, a hip-hop artist. You're up for an award. The Canadian Aboriginal Music Awards take place next Friday. Yeah. And you're up for Best Hip-Hop Artist.
Best Rap Album 2007.
Great.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive. How do you feel about it?
I feel pretty excited. I was there actually last year, just as to attend and as a viewer and stuff like that. I went with State Magazine, and yeah, I remember thinking to myself, you know, next year I'm going to be here, and I worked on my CV with some help from the FA who funded it, and entered this year, and sure enough, I got nominated, and I was really happy.
Yeah. Now, tell us a little bit about yourself, where you came from, and we'll start with where you came from and how you ended up where you are right now.
Well, I was born and raised here in Edmonton, Alberta. I grew up in the inner city and the west end, and then the west end of Edmonton. I grew up around a lot of drugs and alcohol, and my whole life I was mixed up in substance abuse. A few years ago, I straightened my life out and gave up drugs and alcohol and smoking, and got my kids out of the system, out of children's services, with the help of Oil Street Agency and Oil Street Services, and I started pursuing my lifelong dream of music, and started recording at first with iHuman, and they helped me out get a demo together that I submitted to the AFA, and I got approved for professional recording grant, and from then on, it's just been good things have been happening for me. I just got another grant approved yesterday in the mail. I got my yeah, so
I mean, you say it sounds so easy. Well, I grew up here, I did this, I was in drugs and all that, and you make it sound like it was an easy progression. Obviously, it wasn't. It must have been difficult for you to change your life around. And what was the catalyst that made you decide this is what you had to do?
Well, I was in the Edmonton Remand Center, and my sister died of a drug overdose, and me and my sister were raised by our grandmother until she died, and well, we pretty well raised each other on the streets, growing up together, and we were all each other had, and she overdosed on drugs and died when I was in the Edmonton Remand Center. And my two boys that were in children's services and foster care, the mother was having problems, and she couldn't take care of both of them, so she asked me if I could take care of them, or else it was either that or in foster care, PGO till they're 18. So those two things combined together made me think about what I wanted to do in life and where I was going. So I made the choice. I made some promises to the Creator that if I get another chance out of jail, that I would take care of my kids and be a good father, and give up drugs and alcohol and start giving back to the community.
Right. Why music? How did music come into play?
Music was always my lifelong dream since I was writing songs since I was about 15, 16 years old. And I never really took it serious over the years, and I was mixed up with drugs and alcohol, so I couldn't really focus on my dreams, and I kept ending up back in jail, and I got mixed up with the gang lifestyle, which kept getting me back in jail, and just talking about it and writing songs and continuing that cycle over and over. It wasn't until I finally got back to my culture and started going to ceremonies and stuff that helped me focus, and giving up drugs and alcohol. They weren't there no more to slow me down in pursuing my dreams, and that's what I've been doing ever since, and doing presentations to communities, to kids and adults alike about high-risk lifestyles with gangs and drugs and alcohol, and giving back to the community, and every time I do more, good things keep happening for me.
Right. When we come back in our next segment, we'll chat with somebody who has helped you out as well with Oil Street Outreach Services. We'll be doing that right now. It's time to head back out to Bridget, who is at the In-Kind Center.
I am indeed, Rob. Thank you very much, and we are here.